Hello and welcome to Artsworld. I'm Sana Hamouche. I'm here in Tunis, the capital of Tunisia, to meet a woman whose art put her country on the map. Sadiqa Kamoun is in the Guinness Book of Records for creating the world's biggest chandelier. But at home, she's credited with breathing new life into an ancient craft.
I live in Carthage, and one day I realized that I had no idea about how the ancient Carthaginians had discovered glassblowing, although they're famous for introducing this art to Tunisia.
Tunisian artist Sadiqa has over the past 2 decades single-handedly revived the ancient art of glassblowing in her country. Today she lives in Tunis, close to the ruins of the ancient city of Carthage. The Tunisian capital is well known for its artistic heritage, but while arts and crafts flourish in its rich souks, glassblowing had become a lost art.
I was studying ceramics at the School of Fine Arts in Tunis, but after seeing a film about the glassblowing techniques which disappeared in the 14th century, I found glassblowing to be closer to my heart.
Around the year 50 BC, the blowpipe was invented, which revolutionized the art of glassblowing. Now air could be forced down the pipe onto the molten glass at the other end, which could then be manipulated into different shapes and sizes.
The first blown glass came into being during the 1st century after the birth of Christ in the Syrian-Palestinian area.
From this area came the seafaring Phoenicians, who migrated from the eastern Mediterranean coast and established the art of glassmaking in what is today Tunisia.
During this period of history, glass was the diamond of its time. The crowns of kings and rulers were decorated with pieces of glass. Glass was rare, difficult to make, and highly coveted. After the glassblowing industry spread, glass was used more widely. As drinking utensils, as vases, as decorations, it became a common household item. The Arabs improved and developed this craft by adding gold, calligraphy, and design. Some of the most beautiful glasswork in history was produced at this time.
Sadiqa's interest in this glassblowing heritage was honed in Italy during her graduate studies in fine art.
I was the first woman glassblower in all of Moreno. Every morning on the way to the furnace, they tried to send me to the designers section. Then one day they gave up trying. They realized I was determined to become a glassblower. It was crazy. We would blow glass for 9 to 10 hours a day until we fainted.
When Sadiqa returned to Tunisia, she managed to get a small bank loan to open her own studio.
It took me a year to build my kiln. In the early days, I had a client who wanted a glass vase with a touch of silver. I had no money, so I sold my silver earrings and made a vase with a silver lining.
Sadiqa's friend Fawzia has long championed Tunisian artists, first at a local bank where she facilitated small loans to artists, and later at the Tunisian Ministry of Culture, where she played a central role in promoting Sadiqa's art.
Sadiqa is special, not only because she practices the art of glass blowing, but because of her historic and scientific research on the subject.
You learn through observation. First of all, you need to understand that it's like ballet. You have to move your entire body while glass blowing. At first, I found it very hard. The material is attractive to me because it's so transparent and fragile, and it's both feminine and masculine at the same time.
Sadiqa has turned part of her workshop into a museum to showcase her art.
At first, it was strange for people. They had forgotten this art and came to see what it was that I was doing. After 25 years of glassblowing, I've reached a stage where I want my designs to be art pieces in their own right. Not practical tools, glasses or vases or chandeliers, but independent pieces of art. This is why, in many ways, I feel the glass cubes are a high point in my career. They're not practical items, but art for art's sake.